Hello, let's do some more phonics learning together. The last digraphs we looked at were and oo. And you've had a really good practice at writing those digraphs down, those graphemes, and you've practiced how we form them exactly the same way, but they do make a different sound because this one is look at a book, and this one is ooh, poo at the zoo, and my, look at the size of that shovel. So I'm going to pop these two speed cards into our big pack. Let's hide them in and then we can whiz through our speed cards together. Okay, are you ready? Join in with me. Let's get started. Off we go. We have snake, net, ooh, poo at the zoo, ooh. Thank you. Flower, oh, leg, shh, says the horse to the hissing snake. Tower, keep joining in. We have a thing on a string, pirate. Oh, look at a book. Oh, great job. Kangaroo. Egg. Horse. Robot. Umbrella. May I play? Exercise. Caterpillar. I think I stink. Chew. Worm. Mountain. What can you see? Apple. Orange. Keep going. Zip. Well done. Queen. Vulture. Girl. Oh, blow the snow. Oh. Insect. Yeah. Yak. So close now. Boot. I. Fly high. Dinosaur. And Jack in the box. Excellent work. Give yourselves the biggest whoosh. Whoosh. Let's take a look at the picture on our new speed card. What can you see? I can see a car, and it looks like the clown is the driver. So now we're going to need to do some Fred talk to work out what today's digraph is. Let's see, where's Fred? Come and join us, Fred. I'll perch you up here, and then can you show me 2 Fred fingers? And then join in with me as we try and Fred talk. Join in. And now we try to blend them. Car. Let's try another word. Let's try joining in. Blend them together. Bar. Now we're going to need another Fred finger for our next word. Listening for those sounds. Let's try st, ah. Can you blend it? St, ah, star. Well done. One last one. We're going to need 4 Fred fingers for this one. Let's try smart. Smart. You are looking really smart. And if I take a look in the car, what do you think? Do you think that they're looking really, really smart? I wonder where they're going. Oh, Fred, I think he's finished, don't you? Next, we need to take a look at how we write today's digraph R. I can see that the letters A and R are working together to make that one sound, R. So when we see this side of our picture card, we say ah. My turn, ah. Great job. We'll turn it round to remind ourselves when we see this side of our speed card, when we see the picture, we say start the car. So let's play a quick game. We have got this side, ah. When we see this side, start the car. I'm going to hide it, close my eyes. What is it? Ah. Try again. This time, start the car. Hide it round here. What's this one? Ah. And one last turn. What is it? Ah. Well done for playing along. Give yourselves a microwave. Now let's have a go at writing today's digraph ah. So we pop our pencil onto the line and we sweep up and we go around the apple and down the leaf. We keep our pencil on the paper and hold hands to join into the letter R. So going up to the top of the robot, down his back and then over his arm. Let's have another practice. So we sweep up, around the apple and down the leaf. We sweep up to the robot, down his back, then curl over his arm. Have a few more practices. Sweep up, around the apple and down the leaf. And then over his arm. Ah. Start the car. Ah. Leaving a little finger space in between each one. Once you've had a good practice of that, we can start to make a new word. Let's make a new word. Ah. I can hear f. So we go to the top of our flower, down the stem and draw the leaf. Today's digraph ah. Around the apple, down the leaf, up to the robot, down his back and curl over his arm. Then add on your sound button. Ah. Check that they work. Ah. Far. Let's have another go at the word car. I can hear k, k, car. So I'm going to start on the line, sweep up, curl around the caterpillar. K, ah. Add on today's digraph. Ah. K, ah. Car. Add my sound buttons. K, ah. Check that they work. K, ah. Car. Now let's make a sentence and hold it in our head. So we're going to write the sentence, I look up at the stars. I know my red words because I've been practicing and I can tell that you have been too by all your lovely work on tapestry. The word I. You can't thread a red, so we have to learn by sight, by looking at those words. I. That's the end of that word, so we have a finger space ready to start a new one. I look up at the stars. So I'm writing the word look. I can hear down the long leg. Then one of our digraphs that we've learned recently. I look at a book. So we sweep up, we go around the orange, holding hands around the orange, off we go. So go to the top of my kangaroo, down his body and his tail and then the leg. I look up at the stars. Finger space to start my new word. Up. I look up. Finish that word and now I add my finger space. I look up at. I can hear the phonemes at. Then I write them around my apple, down the leaf. Then I'm going up to the tall tower, down the tower, across the tower. I look up at the. Finger space for our new word. We can't thread a red, so let's start with the word the. I know that I hold hands and then on the end. I look up at the finger space and I'm going to write the word stars. I can hear the initial phoneme s, t, using my Fred talk to help me. S, t, ah, start the car. I look up at the star. I want to look up at more than one of them, so I add on my plural. S, And we know that all good sentences finish with a full stop. Let's read it back to check that it makes sense. I look up at the stars. Great work today. Give yourselves a whoosh. Whoosh. Thank you for working so hard today on your phonics. Let's just remind ourselves that today we have learned the new digraph R. Start the car, R. To finish off, we're going to play the game Gotcha, and we're going to hide R into the pack. And then when you see it, you're to shout out, Gotcha! Now Fred behind me has chosen us some speed cards. Thanks, Fred. Let's pop you there, and let's hide R into the pack that Fred has picked. And let's get ready to play. I'm going to be nice and fast. Are you ready? Let's go. We have got Ah. Ah! Gotcha! Well done. Next one, hide it into the pack again. Let's keep going. Qua, ya, ba, da. Gotcha! Ah, start the car. Ah, hide you into the pack. We have got j and ah. Gotcha! Start the car. Well done today. Give yourselves a firework to finish. Well done, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.